Oh, it's okay. Somebody's crying. Just give me a moment. It's okay. It's okay. No worries. Don't worry.
Okay, mommy's here.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh, don't cry. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Where is it located? We're located. This is from TikTok, baby. Baby actually. We are 100, 200 meters away. Our current site. So this is our full area. So towards this direction, we will be about 100 meters, 200 meters away. This is our area where we are starting to build the place. It's under construction right now. And yes, we don't have an address. No, we don't have an address yet. Okay. Instagram and a few others. Okay, I have Azizan Putra, Spinach Turtle 7, and then we have UL7 Jen, Capital.V, Epto, Vincent Wong. When is it going to be open? I have no idea, seriously, because okay, our expected time of build up and all that, which we have already started, is probably about 8 to 9 months officially, and with the poor thing. It's okay. 8 to 9 months when actually for us to build up. On the unofficial side, we are going to possibly make it in 5 to 6 months. That is actually not, I'm not supposed to say it, but you know, sometimes when it takes so long, people tend to, why does it take so long? But we're trying to hurry to get it completed in 5 to 6 months. But there is an issue because the whole place is actually developing into Chencharu estate. So we need to do the whole infrastructure proper, which is actually going to run pipes and for sewer, for electrical, for everything that an estate needs. Okay, HDB needs time to do that, and we happen to be just falling inside one of their particular main build up. So it may take longer, it may be up to 10 months. So I don't have the date of completion, and we can only wait for them to finish the infrastructure works before we can actually go for TOP and all that. Okay, from May, is it the MRT? Is it near the MRT still? If you consider us near the MRT, not really. Actually, the new place is even closer to the MRT than this current place, because it's in between the MRT, Khatib MRT, and our place, which is in Chencharu, Lorong Chencharu. In between us, there's NS Home Teams, and NS Home Teams, we are directly behind NS Home Teams. Jet is free. A little while. No? Did I get it wrong?
The video you should.
I don't know how to flip it.
Front facing. It's already.
I need to see myself in the center.
You need to have it on front facing because you need to be looking at the camera.
Oh, okay. I need to look at this one and I need to look at this one.
You can look at both and sometimes you cut the video, but you got to be looking at this one mainly because you'll be using this one to cut the YouTube video.
Okay. So, if you sing it a little bit. Okay. How to get there? Oh, MRT is going to be very close. There's going to be a bus stop, there's going to be bus interchange, there's going to be the whole place is going to be reworked into a full estate. I think you will find the amenities and the transportation very close to us, so don't worry about it, but we will definitely update once we get the chance to. Okay, is the layout of the museum going to change? Okay, this question from Wooby Bobby. You have a very strange name on Instagram, Wooby Bobby. Okay, the layout of the museum is not just going to change, and we're going to do a full video as to what is the changes, what's the walkthrough and all that. Watch for the next video. Okay, will there be doodlies? From doodlies on Instagram, will there be a big tank glass to see them swimming? And many other people who ask about the well-being of the turtles. Okay, big glass tank, definitely at least double the size of what I'm having now. These tanks are actually from Chinese Garden all the way to here. And as in my previous video, we were only supposed to be here for 1.5 years. And because 1.5 years, and we're supposed to, the government, the authorities were actually planning to see where they can put us. So that's why when it took some time. And then our little pandemic, not little, big pandemic in 3.5 years, nobody can do anything. So even when COVID is over, the contractors still take over to do the earthworks for the new place. There is an issue because if the cost for... Hello, hi. You wanna come into the camera? It's fine. You wanna come? Say hi to everybody. Come. No one? Okay. So, where was I? The big glass tanks. I went off tangent on the topics. Yes, there will be a different layout. There will be very big glass tanks. There will be different kinds of pens, and yes, we're going to do the layout very differently. And yes, we will do a full video. Will there be new areas for us to explore in the new place? Adrian from Instagram. We are building we are based on the same concept of me. These are all my pets. I want to showcase to everybody. So besides Jet, my son, who knows everything, then and learn about them and all that, I think it will be better if every kid will be able to learn. For example, this little kid, she's very curious. She's more curious to me. Is she in the frame? Come, I show you. Come. This is her older sister. I think she's camera shy. Is she camera shy? So cute, right?
Hello.
I don't have a daughter, I have a son. There. Are you in a frame? I don't even know whether he's in a frame. Okay. And so, I'm targeting at these little kids to be able to know a little bit more about turtles, a little bit more indulging into what turtles are all about, besides my son knowing everything. Okay, back to my questions and answers. You know, people like Jiefu Chin in Instagram, there are a lot of you, especially in Facebook page. I wonder whether is it because of my age group that lots of people ask in Facebook page, whether the 4 words question, how can we help? You know, there's so much, where so many people that I spoke with, and I've been asking them, say, please help us to whatever materials you have. For example, if you have even bricks, if you are able to provide wholesale costing as to what the building materials that you have as a company, as an individual, you can. Some of them, actually there's this Raymond who was very nice at the start of this place. He bought us two big rolls of wire mesh. That was what we needed also, and there's many other supporters and all that. There's this guy, I mean the boss of this pipe wholesale place. He is so funny because I went to talk to him. I bought some pipes from him. He's in Geylang, and I told him, I said that, hey, can you support me in the new build up, like give us a cheaper pricing, or give us some free pipes and all that, so that we can run and build up the whole place and all that. I went to him first time and he says, yeah, I saw you on TikTok. I saw your videos are very good and you tell us a lot of things. Okay, then he didn't say anything to me. Then the second time he said, I came by. So how is it possible to still help? Because I need a lot of pipes to run around the pans and all that. He says, oh yeah. Your video is really very good. It's a community project. So a lot of people can learn from it. You better do it well. And I still don't have an answer. I mean, okay. Third time, Jet happened to be with me because we were purchasing something along in Geylang as well, and he saw Jet and he says, come, next time you come and tell uncle, uncle support you. You tell uncle what you need for pipes. Maybe uncle see what I have. Then uncle give it to you.
Later when you're feeling that,
You know, I've been trying my best here. And then Jet just walk in and say, hello uncle. And then he gets everything he wants. What is this? Okay, anyway, thank you very much for your help. And we will come to you. We will also come and video you and get everybody to at one point buy everything for you, keep you very, very busy. If we can do that. As an individual, if you are able to help us, we will be announcing when our move is. If you can come in and help us form human chains or whatever to be able to get the turtle from one station to the transportations or from the transportation to their new places and all that, I will need that help very much. The turtles are a bit different. Most of them, they love the feel of our touch. When we touch them, we hold them, they feel very much comforted. So if let's say we were to be able to give them the comfort that they are moving from one place to another, then it may not stress them out that much after all. And stress to turtles are easy and it's very difficult to heal and takes a long time to be able to console them and tell them, say, hey, look, you're fine, you're safe, you're safe and sound. So yeah, I'm supposed to put the camera here, I forgot. Okay, how much different is it from the current place? Oh, a lot of difference. Oh, sorry, I went backwards. Is the new place free? Snap Trend, TikTok? Don't like that leh. I mean, which place or which survivor or attempt to survive in the world, not in Singapore, in the world, is able to go for free? I need to feed the turtles. Yes, that's my responsibility, I understand that. But you know, it's a lot of structural what do you call that? Maintenance, yes, that's the word. Maintenance, structural maintenance, the space, the rental, the operation costs, the people. You want a tour, now the tours are getting more. Previously in my other place, we don't need all this. I have my events company. Okay, now we are going into the past. So let me tell you about a bit about the past. I think one of you has gone into TikTok to ask me a lot of questions. Even though today your question, I don't see your comments anymore. Maybe you give me a little bit of allowance that you took it back. But let me tell you the whole story all over again. Okay, this place is started as a CSR project. Okay, that my dad and I started. We were actually holding an events company. For, every year, I mean, we're not glamorously rich, but from the jobs that we do, we actually have excess income, which we feel that why not just help the people? My dad is actually 75% deaf, the other one side, and the other side is actually completely deaf. So he has empathy for children who has this different abilities, and he actually supported the association for the deaf for some time at the very start. Then after that, he went on to support MINDS, MINDS, you know. So during those days of us supporting them, because we are in an events company, we do our own staging props and all that. We actually help them to do their graduation show and try to support them in whichever way they want, they need. And from there we decided to make a little change. And my dad was saying, so what's the next after a few years with MINDS? So what's next? And I said, yeah, I don't know. He says, his comment was, you got so many turtles, you just open up and just showcase to them, collect $1 and give the money to charity. Then I said, what's the difference? Then we concentrate on the events company. We just have to make sure that we get the money and access and then donate it to charity. What's the difference between this or another way of... So then I said, why don't we do for education for kids? Jet's so young, and Jet's like putting his fingers into the turtle's mouth every chance he gets. But okay, strange part is that he don't quite get bitten, or I never hear any complaints, because I've always been saying to him, please don't give your fingers to the turtles. Hey, is this video too long already? It's already, yeah, okay, maybe it's too long, but okay, let me cut this out to another video. I put this on another I shouldn't put this on another video. I want to answer you. So after that, because it's a business which I don't really bother to have, or don't bother to upkeep in it, because the money from the events company could actually hold up the events company. The events company can hold up the Turtle Museum. So I left it kind of alone, and a very good, nice manager of mine, Siu Hei, was able to also do the tours, bring in the tours, and my KPI was reached, because I wanted to showcase to the kids the learning journey, give them a different learning journey, and that was how we wanted to go out, as to contribute as in terms of education. So, and also bring up the respect for turtles to as many people as possible. So that's how we started. And if you notice, I think a lot of you noticed my dad was lying down there sleeping through some days, because it was his retirement. So to me, it was a wonderful deal, because he could also rest out. He is also there, and he could kind of like teach the kids how to feed them and all that. So everything was fine, and then we have to leave. You see, in the whole of Singapore, there is all marked for HDB, construction, industrial, no, not construction, industrial, commercial, what else we have? Many things. I think we are built for many things, and manufacturing, yes. So we have many industrials, and every per meter square of Singapore is actually demarcated for something. Back then in 2010, nothing is demarcated for turtles and tortoises. So we need to find a space. So I didn't realize in the beginning part of the years that I was actually told that the place could be taken over by a new development in Chinese Garden, and I was just going towards everywhere to say, hey, come, can I rent this place and then bring my turtles here? And what happens was, every time we do that and we try to get the approval for operating Turtle Museum at the place, it doesn't work, because the use of the land for that space is not for turtles and tortoises. And it took me many years, and I actually bumped my head, because I went into many stat boards, in fact all the stat boards. I think if you see my previous videos, you would know who I went to, and they have no answer for me. So in 2018 March, I was a little bit worried. Actually, I was very worried, and I wrote to PM Lee, and he was very nice to reply me. And from then, it took a few years, but at least it got there, that the issue was resolved, and SLA was able to get approval. I mean, the people inside, I say the land authority in general, because the people working needs approval. And if, let's say, our directions in Singapore is not ready to be in a certain reach or certain different play or sense or different entity, it will be difficult, but it's not impossible. So by then, okay, COVID came in, we had an issue. So the place was already demarcated, but it wasn't really able to progress, because everybody has to be at home. So from there, 2021, we were still trying to make sure that the land is still confirmed. It took many years. Finally, after, so you see, 2010 all the way to last year, the year before, that is 2022, 2021, 2022, thereabouts, I finally got the confirmation of that place over there is going to be for the turtles and tortoises, the home from them, and I was so happy. You saw my video that I gone to the construction site and just show you the whole ground, the whole barren ground. I was very happy. Some of you noticed that. It is a huge hurdle that the mainstream media by then has acknowledged that we have gotten that piece of land. Oh, I want to continue. I want to talk about the money. I don't have the money. I don't have the money. I am a common folk like you and me. I mean, you and the next person beside you. I work very hard. Not that nobody else does. I work very hard for the monies that is now currently in the bank that's ready to dispense out to the contractors. I sold the office. I've got a buyer. I've got to ask her permission whether I can review her name. And on top of selling that, because I told her that that's the last commercial property that I have, and she asked me how much I want. I want out of the commercial property, and she decided not to play with the price hike of the property, but she actually the rest of the sum of money that I asked for, she actually would do it as a donation to Turtle Museum. So I'm very, very grateful to her, and that's the very first donation, huge donation amount that I have. Everything is my retirement funds. It's every single cent out for the turtles. There is nothing that I keep back, and yes, I do not have the money to build, but if you ask along the line of questions that why I have the land and I go forward with the land, and when I don't have the money, should I stop? This responsibility to take care of the turtles is so big. I need to do it, and there is no other option for me to stop right now and says that, oh, I'm so tired, I don't want to do it anymore. You know, I can't. I need to be able to bring this through to the finishing line, and even bankruptcy looms. It's not unrealistic to say that I could be in bankruptcy, but I have very good. I've used a lot of time to actually talk to people, and they have tried their best. And in fact, the main con, he's the reason why I will try my best to help him, to bring him up as well, is because he is going to give me a long payment term. You know, my dad always say nothing is impossible, and whenever we work hard, things will be able to get there to where we need to get it to. So this is the line I'm going with. This is the directions that I'm heading for, and no, I'm not going to stop, because the turtles need a space. The kids here today, as much as the turtles are around, the turtles are able to fascinate the kids and anyone younger than me. Why not? Because I believe I have a lot of how do I say it? I have a lot of good things for people to come. Okay, that's a funny word, but I have a lot of good things for the Turtle Museum to offer people to come and see and how they feel, and it is such a wonderful thing sometimes to know what I can experience in terms of being able to help in many ways. I have a lot of autistic kids coming in. They come in, they spend hours here, and the grandparent, usually the grandmother, but the grandparents always say, you know, Connie, thanks for opening this Turtle Museum, because you make my grandson very calm, and he communicates a lot to us when they are actually here playing with the turtles and feeding the turtles. So till the next video, it has been some time, then I will reply you the other things. Peace.